What's up, you guys? It's Lexi. If this is your first time coming to my channel, normally I do vlogs, but if I were to go to my YouTube channel and check when the last time I did a good old-fashioned Q&A, 7 months ago I did reacting to your assumptions, sort of similar but not quite. I did an Alone in New York City quarantine series finale Q&A 10 months ago. My last official Q&A about my life, discussing myself, reintroducing myself, was created November 25th, 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, we are long overdue. I asked on Instagram on my story for questions. If you want to follow me, my username is @Lexi. It's also the name of my podcast and my Twitter handle, so pretty easy to find me. And I'm gonna rapid fire. I'm curious what you guys are asking. Number 1, how to stop comparing your life and hardships when everyone around you is doing great. Everyone around you is not doing great. Everyone has their own battles, and some expose them publicly, and some deal with them privately, and some don't deal with them until many years later in their life. And if it seems like you're the only one going through it, remember that you're not. That being said, what are you going through? What are the hardships that you're dealing with? Because facing those head on is going to help you a lot more than either trying to throw yourself a pity party and say why is my life bad and everyone else's isn't. Deal with your issues, handle what's happening in your life head on, and you will get to a place of peace and a place of prosperity. You're just going through a hard time right now. But your question is how to stop comparing your life. Trust me, everyone's going through it. I am Yasmin asked, what's your favorite song at the moment? I wish I could play it. I'd probably get copyright, but I have 3. And they're all very different. First one is By Myself by Fiddler. Second one, Would You Go With Me by Josh Turner. And the third one, Jealousy Jealousy by Olivia Rodrigo. Check them all out. Best eyebrow gel. Okay, if you like what's happening. Oh, what is this? 1 second. Didn't really check my makeup, huh? What is that? If you like how my eyebrows look, which you know, there are better and there are worse, I've become quite a fan of the Kosas Airbrow. I actually showed this in a vlog when I first bought it, and I was underwhelmed. Fast forward maybe a month, big fan. It's very light on the amount of product it uses, and it has a brush with very stiff bristles, but I personally think they make the eyebrows look really good. Sweaty Girl. Love the username. When does the next podcast episode come out? This week. So by the time that you're watching it, it came out last week. I'll link it down below. I'll also link the brow gel down below. Okay, next question from VNV. What do you do when you have a bad mood at a party? Really bad. I go home. Now if that's not an option, I have to stick it out. I either go to the bathroom to collect myself, or I go to the bathroom and I FaceTime a friend who always puts me in a good mood, and then I will feel better afterwards. More than likely feel quite lighthearted about the idea of me being at a party, and then just goof around and realize that it's all part of the plot. Victoria Secret asked, what keeps you kicking? I feel myself in a lull, in need of inspiration. Please send a tip. What keeps me kicking is knowing that lulls end. So I just gotta sit it out, let it happen, because it will end at some point. And then when you're struck with inspiration, you're that much more grateful for it and that much more likely to take it and use it. Because when I've been having a few bad days, or nothing days, where it feels like you're just stagnant, there's stale energy, and I'll just be looking around thinking, when is this gonna be over? When it's over, oh, it's game time. I am spending the whole day working, or the whole day hanging out, whatever it is that I'm feeling the lull is in regards to. When that's over, I go in head first, really aggressively, and then do my thing, whatever that thing is. Gabrielle Hayes asked, what is one album you can listen to all the way through with no skips? Oh, easily this one and this one. I even listened to this one all today, and I listened to this one all yesterday. And this one. Yeah. Channel Orange, Control, Golden hour? Yeah. Oh, I like this question. Tonito Lido XO asked, where's your favorite tote bag from? Let me show you two. Okay, and they're very different. They're both right here. This is my neutral one when I want to look chic. And this is my little kid one when I want to look fun and spunky and have a little bit more personality. So this one came with my Rick Owens shoes. I'm pretty sure with any shoe purchase this will come in the box. There's something in it, let's see. I find these everywhere. I always lose them, then I buy more of them, and then I find them. Okay, so this one is Rick Owens. If you can buy it separately, I'll link it down below. And then this one, how cute is this? Love your Mother Earth. I love Earth. Lexi 2002. And then on the back, it says, we love the Earth. It oceans and it treats. We eat food. We... Lord only knows what this says. Someone want to translate it in the comments? Either way, if I wear it this way, I think it's cute. And if I wear it this way, I think it's cute. Yeah, those are easily my favorite totes that I definitely wear the most. Favorite pair of sunglasses. Okay, I've lost both pairs. They come in a pack of 2 and they're on Amazon. They're thin rectangle glasses. I'm sure you've seen me wear them if you watched any of my recent vlogs. Yeah, I love them. I will link them down below. It's a 2-pack for, I want to say $15 or less. 2 Valerianas. What is your go-to comfort meal at the moment? We're taking a brief interruption for today's sponsor, Green Chef. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company that makes eating well easy and affordable with plans that fit into every kind of lifestyle. Green Chef offers dishes of a wide variety for your lifestyle, including vegan, vegetarian, balanced living, keto, and paleo, delivering great meals right to your door. I actually had them send a box to my dad's house. He has been a big fan of Green Chef. We cooked the chicken dish together. It was this apricot chicken with broccoli and couscous, and it took about 30 minutes to make. And my favorite thing about Green Chef is their sauces. I'm pretty sure I recorded a clip where I was like, oh, the sauce is so good. All of their sauces are so good. I've never tried a Green Chef sauce that I didn't like. Every time I've made a meal from Green Chef, no matter what the sauce is, it always, it kicks ass. It does. It absolutely does. If you're interested in cooking some meals for yourself that you don't need to go out and get a ton of different ingredients for, everything's perfectly portioned. If that sounds good to you, go to greenchef.us/90LexiLombard and use code 90LexiLombard to get $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. This is not a comfort meal, but when I need comfort, cold water, it massages your soul. Brigitte Stepanek asked, favorite fashion trend right now? I love the hair clips. I have so many of them. I have this one that we just found. I bet I have one in this purse too. Everywhere I look, I find them. Yeah, I have another one here. I have this one in my hair. Another favorite trend is the Jordans. I love these shoes. Yeah, those are my 2 faves right now. Portia Legs asked, do you want to be married? I do want to be married. Maya FB asked, favorite dive bar in NYC? There's 2 locations, one in Manhattan and one in Brooklyn, and it's called Welcome to the Johnsons. Anne Burgraff asked, how do I stop looking for male validation to feel confident? You have to figure out a little bit more about yourself and what it is that you want for your best self, what your best self looks like, what your future self looks like. What does she do? What does she look like? What are her habits? And then begin implementing those, whether that be like, oh, she wakes up early and always gets dressed and always does her skincare routine. Like, you got to start doing that. Or she cooks for herself, she doesn't eat out very often, she maintains a clean space, she goes for afternoon walks, she goes out with friends on the weekend, you know, she has a dog, whatever those things are for you. and do them, and you will be validating yourself because you are owning and living the way that you've wanted to, and in turn that validation will be self-generating, and you won't need it from external areas. A lot of questions on the podcast. I know. It's not a laziness thing, it's not a procrastination thing. It's been a little bit of business on the back end things happening, as well as me really needing to take a break, only focus on one outlet of social media while processing the passing of my mother. And the podcast, I knew it would just be too much of spilling my guts out all the time, and I needed to take a step back. But girly, we are coming back in full force. Everyone asking, we're back in action. Camerino asked, favorite pizza topping? Pepperoni. I love pepperoni pizza. I like mushrooms and olives and onions and all the things that make your breath bad, but if I only get one, pepperoni. Camerino also asked, have you listened to Sour? Only like 50 times. Yes. Katie _ has asked, how did you develop your personal brand? Social media, clothing, home decor style, etc. I've always really been, not to pat myself on the back, but stylish. I've always really liked to put effort, even as I'm talking about a 3rd grader. I would wear head to toe outfits, and I credit that a lot to my mom. You know, we would see a mannequin at Gap and she would have on like the flare dark jeans with the purple tie-dye shirt and then the purple poncho over top and the headband and the earrings and the purple clogs, and my mom would get me the whole outfit. Like, I would get to have the whole look. So not just the base pieces, but the accessories as well. And I think that habit stayed with me in terms of clothing. Also, my mom allowed me to have all the accessories in my room and stuff. So when I would see a vision, whether that was something coming from my head or something that I saw in a catalog, like in PB Teen, I got to have the 9 square PB Teen board in my room. The point I'm trying to make is that a lot of people have these ideas of how they want their style to be, or they want their room to look, or how their Instagram feed looks, things like that. But when you just start making those decisions for yourself, like, oh, I want to have the funky bedspread, it's probably the same price as like the solid color bedspread, you know what I'm saying? So like, just get the funky one that you want. This checkered rug that I have below here, like, I did a lot of scouring on the internet to find one that was in my budget, but so I could get the look that I wanted. Because a lot of times it's not a price thing. Like, you just gotta see the vision that you want and then go for it. I'm trying to think of another way to look at it. Like, how did I find it? I don't know, the short of it is that when I'd see something that I would like, either my mom would spoil me, only child things, only child who's a girl things, slash me deciding that I'm like, all right, we're gonna figure out a way to make this happen. Like, I want to look like this, so I'm gonna look like this. But it also feels right. Like, I don't feel like I'm putting on a costume. Like, this shirt feels so right. That's why I wear it like 3 times a week right now. I don't wear it 3 times a week, but I wear it like once a week. Bubby5 asked, have you ever considered an emotional support animal? Oh yeah, I think we all considered one in 2020 for sure. That being said, I don't really want that responsibility. I'm at the age, I'm mid-20s now, and a lot of friends of mine have gone ahead and gotten themselves a dog, and seeing how often they have to say no to things and how much more difficult planning is for them, and because they have a life that they're responsible for, it's been a bit of a turn off. I don't think I'm ready for that. I don't want that yet. I could see me doing that in a few years. Also, I know that people are wondering, because I'm grieving, maybe that would be good for me, but I may or may not have an animal in my apartment right now. Nuki Julia asked, tips for not settling down for less. Love from Brazil. Hi from America. Why that feels so silly. I don't know what your previous relationship status. I don't know if you've gone from relationship to relationship to relationship, but all, myself included, and my friends that have been single for a while, we've developed a criteria for ourselves, and I can speak for all of us when I say we would rather be single than be in a subpar relationship. And that is how you avoid settling. You spend some time by yourself and develop a single life, and then you only are going to allow a new relationship in when that makes sense for you, when it's adding to your life, when it's benefiting you, when it's creating something even more special in your life, as opposed to settling. You don't want to do that. Sarah Conley asked, recent themes or messages that have been influencing you recently. Ooh. What have I been being influenced by? Horses? So random. Probably not what you expected me to say. I've really been liking the color black, which I'm a very colorful dressing girl normally. Horses in black? Really? Cars, convertibles. Convertibles are really catching my eye right now. Themes, messages. I liked this one. What if creativity is less about doing and more about receiving and allowing? Oh, another good thing. I actually just wrote this down. Oh, weird. Okay, so if you look down, if you look on my phone, I have widgets, and on the notes, I have one that says receive and allow. So receiving and allowing has been a big theme for me. Reading has been a big theme for me, but receiving and allowing in the sense that I'm taking it moment by moment and I'm welcoming it, accepting it, not necessarily loving it, but not denying it. And then another final thing that I've really been liking for the past short amount of time, these 3 questions to ask yourself. 1, just as like a check-in. Okay, I love a nice check-in. I love a nice journal prompt. Here's a journal prompt. 3 questions. 1, where am I leading with creation? Where am I leading with maintenance? Where has destruction come into play? Something to think about. Also, farms I'm finding a lot of inspiration in. Like, I really love rolling green fields with cows and a blue sky. Yeah, visually, like, I'm loving that right now. Me, like, looking outside at, like, the Brooklyn skyline. Prachi28x asked, what vlogging camera and mic do you use? Love your content. I will link my vlogging camera and my microphone for the podcast down below, and you can check it out. Also, a lot of you aren't asking questions, you're just sending me love and wishing me well and saying really kind things. So if that was you, if you're one of them, it really does mean a lot, seriously. In which movie lifestyle would you like to live? That's a great question. First, I was thinking Gossip Girl, but that's not a movie. Second, I was thinking Parent Trap. But do I want to commit to that? I do really love that. Honestly, like, American Ashley movie, kind of like, they're always just like fun and lighthearted and like dressed all cute. Rebecca T asked, what are your favorite topics for conversation? I love knowing what people are loving right now, and I love knowing what's bothering people right now. I like to know what they're going through, and I like to know what's bringing them joy. Honestly, that's a cute way to end this video. Thank you all so much for listening. If you made it this far, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I normally create vlogs, but I liked this sit-down video. I haven't done something like this in a while. Also, if you're interested in Green Chef, I will have a link for that down below with the discount, so make sure to check that out, and I will see you guys all in my next video very soon. Bye!